Yo, what is up, boys? I've just been on my Saturday afternoon beach stroll, reflecting on the week. So on a Saturday, basically, I go out, finish work on Saturday morning, train. I just do like a couple of hours on a Saturday morning, go train, come back and eat. And then I like to get out. I like to just go somewhere on my own and reflect on the week. So not just like a daily, quick reflection outside, whatever. I like to fully get away, like out of my own environment, because I feel like when you're in, you can't fully reflect. So went on a walk down the beach, earphones in, and I was just writing some stuff, getting creative, what I want to implement, what I want to work on with the team this week, what I want to push hard on with some clients this week, and just having a big think about what we need to do better and what we need to keep doing well and everything like that. But I finished that walk I put on some tunes, some good tunes. I put on some house tunes, and it reminded me, I think Apricot came on or something like that. And I was like, oh, this reminds me of festivals, sick days. So the thought that went through my head I was like, yeah, festivals are so good, but like I feel like the whole management of lifestyle and socials is a big thing that fucks a lot of people up, and it fucked me up when I was younger. And honestly, if you can like master the art of it, like being able to go to socials, because it's sick, especially stuff like festival day events. I'm a big guy for like day events, odd festivals, yacht parties, day stuff. I'm not really a night person. I think night stuff's a little bit depressing. I don't mind a date night, a meal and a quick drink, but I'm more of a day guy. All right. But I wanted to talk about like how you manage the whole social events, alcohol scene, and how you can still do stuff and, get good results with your physique and get where you want in life, because there's a lot of conflict and stuff out there. So I just want to put my personal opinion, what I do personally with myself, and what I do personally with myself is exactly what I recommend for clients to do. So I work in sprints, to keep it really simple. I do not recommend the extreme of, oh, you're in your 20s, you need to go out every weekend, you need to get pissed, you need to do drugs, you need to try everything. Shut the fuck up, right? But at the same time, the other extreme is a little bit, you should never socialize, you should never go out, you should never do this, you've not accomplished it yet. And I'm more favoring that side, but with a little bit of balance. Like I like a lifestyle, I want to achieve sick results like the extreme, but get a little bit of lifestyle in. Now, I'm a big believer in, if you're going out on a weekend and your midweek you don't like, what you're doing is you're escaping. You're not living, you're escaping. So I would cut that, right? Weekly, Friday, Saturday sessions, going out around the pub, to the clubs, bars, whatever, is holding you back. That time you're spending going out, you're around lower frequency people, which is pulling your vibe down, you're getting pissed, it's massively inhibiting your physique progress, it's massively inhibiting your success you can achieve in anything in life, because that time that you're using to escape your reality is forcing you to stay in that reality, and it'll never change. Whereas if you use that time to grow, and you put growth blocks in that, studying, education, working with coaches, mentors, starting a side hustle, whatever, right? But that's what's actually going to allow you to move forward, and that's going to bring up your energy. So that's what you need to do, like in that time. Now, where do you fit in the socials is really important. So what you need to do effectively is what I do anyway, is I work in sprints. So I will look at my year from a macro standpoint. A macro standpoint, what I mean is, where's the stuff that I'm going to want to actually do? Because if you just do nothing all year, you can, even grinding with work, you're like, what's all this for? Yeah. So what I would do is I'd plan in certain stuff, maybe 3, 4, 5 things. So it could be a birthday, it could be a festival you want to go to, it could be a quick lads holiday, yacht party, whatever. planning the stuff you want to go to. Now, at all of those events, I still would not be getting pissed because that is just abusing your body. I would go, enjoy the social element, enjoy the environment, the atmosphere, have a couple of drinks maybe if I felt like it. But by all means, I'm not getting pissed. Now, the rest of the year, you need to be grinding. So I will do sprints up to those moments. And I'll basically say, look, if I accomplish X, Y, Z with my physique, X, Y, Z with my business, X, Y, Z with whatever I want to accomplish, by that day, I will allow myself, some noisy bike, I will allow myself to go to that thing. And then it puts it into a competition. It makes it competitive. It makes it a game. It makes you hustle and do the work in those gaps. You don't want to be lolling just because you're not going out. If you're watching Netflix, you're just losing as well. So you need to make it competitive. Use that time that you're going out, that we're draining you, that we're putting you around low frequency people, that we're inhibiting your results because you're getting pissed and you're eating pizzas and you're doing all sorts of bullshit. Spend that on your growth. Get to the gym, right? Eat healthy stuff. Work on something, right? And do it in sprints. So it's not that you can't ever go out, but I just work in sprints and I go up to certain events and I'll allow them, but I'll still manage them well. It won't be self-sabotage. I never abuse myself. That's just ridiculous. Like, why would you want to do that to yourself? All right. So just work up to them. It's that simple. Work in sprints. Now, you're going to say, oh, but it's my mum's birthday coming up. It's this coming up. It's this coming up and whatever. Well, you can either say, I don't want to go. Perfectly fine. People will respect that. Or certain things that you might want to go to because might be allowing you to meet your family. Like, for example, I had one this summer in August. I flew back home to go to my cousin's wedding. Now, everyone was there and fair play to them, all getting absolutely smashed. I probably had 50 people that day come up to me. What are you drinking? Let's get you smashed, Tom. And I was like, no. Right, I wasn't being boring. How's that boring? I'm achieving stuff that I want to achieve. I'm being fulfilled by my path, following what I want to follow, right? People actually respected that and they're like, oh, fair dues, you know, you look like you're killing it. Or whatever. People would say stuff like that and they're going to respect you. Do you know what's fucking simpy? When someone goes, oh man, come on, just have one. Don't be boring. And then you simp. Do you know what they then do? Lose instant respect for you and think this guy's not a grafter, right? This guy's not what he thinks he is. He's just giving in. He's like, they've won. All they want to do is get one up on you. They want you to have a drink, right? People that don't appreciate your grind, who gives a fuck? Fuck them off. Let them lose. You've got your shit you want to accomplish, right? You're not saying to them, why are you drinking? So, you know, go to these socials if you want to go. I do go to occasional stuff. And yeah, just don't drink. And people respect you massively for it, all right? And they will do over time, especially when then you start rocking up and you've got the results. So that's what I would do. I would do sprints up until stuff. Other stuff I would simply say no to. And then if not, I'd manage them well. I'd go and not drink. And if there's food involved, it's just as simple as, look, you're turning up, you may be deviating from your structure. Yes, I do this, but you don't go and self-sabotage and eat pure shit and just rack up 7,000 calories and gain, you know, 1.5, 2 pounds of body fat. What you do is you just maybe fast all day, don't put something in your mouth all day, and then just eat the meal when you're out and keep it to whatever your calories are. And then, yes, you may hold a little bit of inflammation for a day, but you're not gaining any fat and you're still moving forwards. You know, I traveled to Singapore last weekend. Obviously, you know, I had a last minute thing with business that I had to go for, and I wanted to pick up some stuff for work as well. Like I needed to grab new Mac, new iPhone, etc. For work. You know, I was out of structure. Leaving your structure is not an excuse. You can still manage stuff. I weren't carrying around meal preps like a fucking simp. I was just like, you know what, I'm going to fast till 1 p.m. today, and then I'm going to go somewhere where I can get something relatively good, and then I'm going to go get another meal in the evening. I'm going to get a steak, I'm going to get some veg, I'm going to get some potato wedges, and I'm going to be thereabouts my calories. People that just go, oh yeah, I'm forced to turn up at a social event. Oh yeah, they made me drink, they made me eat all this shit. Shut the fuck up. No, they didn't. You just got no respect for yourself. And it's your own limiting beliefs that think, oh, it's just a way to procrastinate out and say that's why you didn't achieve it. All right, so work in sprints. Set some big things, 3, 4 events in the year that you want to work towards that, yes, are going to be really fun. You're going to enjoy. It's not that you can't ever do anything, right? You've got to live, but living isn't escaping. Remember that. I honestly feel like I never need to or want to go out because I literally love my life. If you feel like you're having to escape, I just say don't go out. You've got to use that time to grind. And I get it all the time from clients where they'll be like, oh yeah, I've had a really good week, but I just feel really shit now because I went out at the weekend. And I'm never someone with clients that says, guys, don't drink. I just let it happen. It's the same thing. It happens every single time. So I'll be like, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to work on your performance, your energy, your recovery. We're going to nail your nutrition, your training. We're going to build some strong habits. And what we do is we raise their baseline from here to here. So what happens is if your baseline's here, you're just operating on a pretty shit level. You got low energy, you got no drive, whatever. And then you go out to escape every weekend. You go from here and you crash to here. Bit of a drop and you go, I feel shit. Then you just come back to here, right? What happens is when we drive our clients' baseline on how they feel, how they're operating up here, way above where they were before and everyone else around them, when they then, I don't tell them not to, they then go out once or so and then they message me and go, Tom, like they drop from here to here. It's a much bigger drop from there to there. And they're like, Tom, that was the worst thing ever. It was like being shot in the face. And it is, because you're now used to operating at such a high standard. So that's what it's all about. When you do bring yourself up to that top level, you don't want to do stuff. You don't need to escape. You're operating at such a high level. So just put your focus into growth, not escaping. And then once you've got growth and you have something to actually fucking celebrate, then put the odd things in, but still manage them well. Why would you want to disrespect your body? I just do not understand that concept at all. Yeah. So I hope you're taking a lot of value, guys, but that's how I manage socials. I macro plan. I work in sprints where I'm literally not doing any of this stuff for a long period of time, not drinking, not doing whatever. And then if I do have something where it's in the future, I work towards it, set myself a goal for it, but I'm still not self-sabotaging. It's all about respect. If you respect yourself, you're gonna get people respect you, whether that's lads, whether that's women, whether that's family, whatever. You've got to respect yourself. I've actually just brought on a new performance coach into the team, and I'll be straight, guys. The reason I messaged him and I said, mate, I've got an opportunity for you. I think you might be interested. Why did I offer him that opportunity? Because he fucking respects himself. He's in sick shape. He dresses well. He presents himself well. He's very punctual. He respects himself. You are presented opportunities when you operate at a high level, right? People might not want to own their own business. They might not want to do whatever. But as soon as you level up yourself and you respect yourself, watch the opportunities come flooding for you, lads.